Hello, hello! My name is Masha and welcome to my little Halloween setup over here. Today we're going to be having a look at all of the bracelets that I finished in the month of October, and I will also be announcing the challenge for the month of November. So first of all, let's talk about the challenge that just finished for the month of October. A lot of you guys participated and I loved seeing all of your bracelets. As you know, last month I only did alpha patterns, which a lot of you weren't really happy about, so this time I'm definitely including a normal pattern as well. But I found it to be quite interesting and it really pushed me, and I also know that it pushed a lot of you to create more alpha designs. I got a lot of messages from people saying that it was their first time trying to make an alpha and that they were really happy that I pushed them. So I'm glad that I did that, but also this time I'm going to be doing a normal pattern as well for all of you guys who only want to do normal patterns. But yeah, as I said, I loved looking at the hashtag and seeing what you guys created. It is really one of my favorite things to do. I love interacting with you guys like that. So when we all make a bracelet as a community, it's super fun for me. So thank you everyone for submitting your bracelets. I loved all of your submissions, and even if I'm not showing it here, I definitely saw it. And thank you so much for joining. I hope you join this month's challenge as well. So as I said in this video, we will also be choosing I cannot speak when I sit down to film, So later on in this video, there will also be a vote for the patterns for the November challenge. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let's have a look at the bracelets that I did throughout the month. There's a few of them. Not as many as I would have liked, because I actually planned to complete quite a few more bracelets than I did, but still quite a lot. So I guess let's go in chronological order. The first bracelet isn't actually a bracelet, it's a keyring. And it's this beautiful little puppy. You've got this face on this side and this cute little doggy butt on the other side. I did it with a sparkly yarn for the background. It's the Alice Sal Simile, and I have a whole sort of video talking about that yarn if you want to see that later. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think it's super cute. My sister actually saw this, my older sister, and she was like, I want this. I need to have it. So I'm going to be giving it to her next time I see her. But I think it's really cute, and I think that the background of the sparkly thread gives it sort of extra oomph. I especially like the cute little doggy butt. It's super awesome. I also did a tutorial for how to make keychains using this bracelet, so if you want to see that, that'll be linked in the card and in the description for you. Next up we have these. These are the Polka Dot Chevron'S. I did 5 of these. The green one was finished last month, so it's not here. And then I did 4 of these this month as well. You have the red one, which I think is super awesome. I think the red one might be my favorite. Then there's the yellow one, like this. The blue one, which is also very awesome. And finally, the purple one. As I did say, I also made a green one, but that one I showed in my previous wrap-up since I completed it last month. This month, I managed to make 4 of these. I was debating making, an orange one. I was also thinking about making a pink one. The orange one I ended up not making because I don't really have that much orange. There's sort of a little bit of orange in the yellow, and I don't have that much orange to actually make a full separate gradient of an orange, so I decided to skip that. And I wanted to do the pink, but then I already made 5 of these, and I was tired of the pattern. I wanted to do something else, so I ended up not making a pink one. But I'm really happy with it. I did a tutorial on this bracelet as well. It'll be linked as with everything in the card and in the description if you want to check it out later. And I had a lot of fun. I think it's actually a really easy bracelet, so if you're sort of a beginner, if you've made a few bracelets before, or if you at least made the chevron, I think it'd be pretty easy for you to pick this bracelet up and make it as well. It's not as difficult as it seems. It's actually pretty easy. There's like 2 different steps to it that you have to complete. So, most of the bracelets this month were for videos and stuff, but I did manage to make 2 just for myself, and this is one of them. So this is a bracelet that was just for me. It wasn't for a video or anything. I really like this pattern. I just found this pattern randomly one day and I thought it was really, really awesome and I really liked it, so I made it. I haven't been making as many alphas recently, so I've been sort of pushing myself to make more alphas, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Don't know how well you can see, but for the background I used a sparkly, let's say, yarn to sort of imitate the stars. I don't think the camera's picking it up very well, but the black in the background is sparkly black. Oh, this one. This is the sparkly black that I use. I think in the actual yarn you can see that it's sparkly. But yeah, in reality, I'm looking at this bracelet, you can definitely see the sparkles, and they do look like stars. And I also have these dots that imitate the stars as well. I love this pattern. I think it's really cool. It turned out a bit longer than I would prefer normally, but it fits my arm pretty well, and then it literally, the pattern finishes right where my wrist finishes, so looks good. Next up, we have this beautiful bracelet. Now this one you might recognize from the challenge of the month for last month. This is my submission. I only did the skeleton. I tried doing the pumpkins, and if you want to see how that turned out, that will be in the card and in the description as well. Haha. That was actually very easy to cut. I don't know how well you can see, but the strings inside sort of look like straws. But I did the skeleton, and I also used a sparkly yarn for the bones. There's this sort of silver, the sparkly silver. You can see sort of sparkles in there. But yeah, I enjoyed making this. I've never really made sort of Halloween themed bracelets before, so I really wanted to try this month. I also did a bunch of like Halloween stuff this year, which I don't really celebrate Halloween, but I decided that I want to participate in some of the traditions. So me, my husband, and our roommate, we sat down one day and we just carved some pumpkins. That'll be in my vlog. And then we also did caramel apples, and I decided, yeah, I want to do some fun stuff. So this bracelet really sort of fit in the theme of like Halloween stuff. And these are also some pumpkins that we picked because we went pumpkin picking. If you want to see all that stuff, I do share it on my Instagram stories a lot. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this bracelet. I think it looks really cool, and I love that I used the sparkly yarn. If you want to see the process of me making this, this was a not with me video, which will also, as with everything, be linked in the card and in the description. I feel like I say that a lot, but like most of these were made for videos, so I'm gonna say it again with this one. I'm not sure I actually want to show this bracelet because it's kind of a spoiler. This is a bracelet that I did for my collaboration with Alex from Alex's Innovations. We did a collaboration video, and yeah, I don't want to show that because that's kind of spoiling the end result of that video. We did a random colors challenge together, and that will be coming out, I think, next week, so keep your eyes out for that. And last but not least, something that I actually can show you. This is super awesome. This is a bracelet that I did just for the fun of it. Like, this wasn't made for anything. I just decided I want to make this, and I am so in love with it. I absolutely love it. I love the colors. If you want to see me choosing the colors, that was in my vlog 3. I had such a difficult time choosing the colors for this pattern because I wanted it to be just right, but I'm so glad I took my time and I chose these colors. And as I said, you can see me doing that in my vlog, but this is so awesome. You can see, I don't know if you can see it very well, but the background also is sparkly. And in the middle I'm using a Camtex multicolored string, and the sparkly background is an Alice. And I love it! I had so much fun making this. I really enjoy thicker bracelets because they provide more of a challenge to me. And I love it. I cannot stop staring at it. I really love it. All of the patterns and everything will be linked in the description if you want to make them as well. And of course, I did say that I have one more bracelet that I can't show you because that was made for a patron and it's a surprise, so I won't be showing that. But I will show you a bracelet that I made last month that I couldn't show you last month because it was made for a patron. But here it is. The patron has since received this bracelet, so I can now show you. I'm really happy with this one as well. It was kind of different. I don't really tend to make bracelets in this sort of color scheme or in this sort of style, but I decided to try it out and I had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed that one. So that's it for all the bracelets that I've done this month. I think it was a pretty productive month. As I said, I wish that I could have done more because I do have a couple of bracelets that I was planning on finishing. There's one right there that is nearly done, but it's not, so I'm not showing it to you yet. So yeah, maybe next month I'll be able to do some more, but I feel like I say that every month, so maybe not. Alright, so let's get into the voting process. If this is your first time participating in a challenge from me, here's just a little bit of a recap on the rules. I'm now going to give out a couple of normal patterns and a couple of alpha patterns. You're going to be able to vote, then a week later I will be closing the votes, and then I will announce one normal pattern and one alpha pattern for the challenge of the month. To participate in the challenge, you have to follow one or both of these patterns, make a bracelet. You can change the colors, you just have to follow the pattern. You have to then take a picture of your bracelet, post it to Instagram, tag me in the photo, not in the caption, in the photo, and also use the hashtag Masha Knots and so do I. The reason I do these on Instagram is because that is a platform where we can share photos. I can't realistically do this on YouTube or anywhere else, so unfortunately if you don't have Instagram there's no real way that you can participate, but you can still make these bracelets for yourself if you want to. But also this is just a challenge, this is not a competition, there is nothing to win, it's just a fun thing that we can do together as a community, and then at the end of the month I take some pictures and I put them in my next wrap-up video. So if you want to participate, then vote on the patterns that are coming up next, and I hope to see your photos in the next month. So as for normal patterns, this is option number 1. number 2, number 3, and number 4. So to vote, there is a card, looks like the letter I, somewhere on the right side of the screen. Click that, a poll should come up, and you can be able to choose one of the 4 options. For the alpha patterns, this is option number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And same thing for that, there is a poll in the iCard, click that so you can cast your vote. So I will wait a week and then I will close the polls. If you don't see the polls when you click the iCard, that means I have already closed them. And then I will be announcing the winning pattern in the pinned comment in my community post and also on my Instagram stories. If you ever forget the rules or the patterns, you can check to those 3 places. But before I go, I also want to mention that I do have a Patreon, and one of my amazing patrons has come up with the idea to also do Patreon-specific challenges for the month. Now, there's not a lot of us, so there's not as many photos as there are for the general challenges, but it's still a fun thing that we get to do together. So here are a couple of photos from the previous Patreon challenge of the month. I unfortunately didn't get to participate in this one, but I will be participating in the next one. And if you also want to participate in the Patreon challenges, if you want to take part in the Patreon group chat, or if you want to gain other Patreon specific perks to become a patron, there is a link down in the description where you can sign up. And also I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreons, and especially my top supporters, who are Jane, Zoe, Tia, Nicole, Izzy, Mads, Lisa, Amelia, and Sarah. Thank you guys, and all of my other patrons as well, for all your support. It really does help the channel, as there is a lot to pay for when you run a channel. So thank you very much, I truly do appreciate it. And I think that's it. Don't forget to vote, and if you want to participate in the next month's challenge, I would love to see your guys' creations on Instagram. I am actually changing my posting schedule. I am now posting on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so you now have more time to watch my videos over the weekend, and sometimes I also post bonus videos. I might post one this week. So thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye!